Welcome to the Startup video series, and today we'll be discussing about the categories or types of companies that one can register in India. So the first and the simplest form of company is a sole proprietorship company. Now, sole proprietorship companies are one person or single person run companies, and the liabilities of the companies are also the liabilities of the owner. Now, where can you find sole proprietorship based companies? So let's say you go to a bakery, or any one person owned company is normally a sole proprietorship company. It can be any establishments, small sort of establishments having fewer number of employees normally prefer registering it as a sole proprietorship based company. Now, the slightly more advanced one, wherein two or more people are involved, are called a partnership based company. So for a partnership based company, one of the most important factors is having a PAN card for the company. The liabilities of the company are also the liabilities of the partners. For simple example, let's say, so my company, that's a partnership based company, takes a loan of 1 lakh rupees. So I have my friend A and B with me. So three of us together take a loan of 1 lakh rupees. Now, at one point if the company fails, then the three of us, my partner A and B, together will have to pay back this particular loan. So generally, sole proprietorship and private partnership firms are not recommended. OPC stands for 1% company. It's slightly more a legalized version of a sole proprietorship based company. Now, for sole proprietorship, you might not require a proper registration to be done. But for OPC or 1% company, so this particular company needs to be legally registered under the MCA portal. And also the best part about this is, now let's say a sole proprietorship, if the owner dies, right, or if the director of the company dies, then you cannot have a follow-up for that. But for an OPC based company, you can have that. Your family members can be the director or the successor of this particular company. So LLP or limited liability partnership are comparatively legally safe, and it was started in the year 2008 in India. So another part about it is, as I told earlier, if the director passes away or there is a conflict of interest, this company can still survive. There is a continuous existence of this company. The same thing applies for OPC as well. But for a partnership basis or for a sole proprietorship based company, if at all the owner passes away or if there are any conflicts of interest, etc., there is no continuous existence for such companies. Now, talking about the best part, that's a private limited company wherein the liabilities are almost minimal to the founders or the board of directors. So private limited companies needs to be registered under the MCA portal and get raising funds when compared to the other set of registrations. Private limited companies are more trusted, as well as so creating stocks for employees or for the directors, co-founders, etc., and raising capital for this company is always easier when compared to that of an LLP or a OPC based companies. And chances are very minimal that one can raise funds for a partnership based company or for a sole proprietorship based company. Because let me give an instance. Imagine I run a sole proprietorship based company and I take a funding or let's say a loan of about 1 lakh rupees for the company. And if I run away with that money, then who is to be held responsible? So normally people do not prefer investing in sole proprietorship based company or partnership based. So it has to be OPC, LLP or PVT Ltd. And out of these three, private limited are the most preferred by investors or venture capitalists. So if at all now, let's say you're trying to get in, you're still in the ideation stage, or if you're still trying to basically sell around few products and make few quick bucks, then you can go ahead and register a sole proprietorship based company. And once you feel things are going in the right direction, then you can go ahead and register a private limited. But you won't be able to take this thing forward to a private limited. You'll have to register the private limited company as a fresh one. And in the later videos, I'll be talking about the legal documents, the procedures for registering a private limited company. I hope this session was informative to you, at least with regards to the types of companies in India and which among these are safer options. So if you have any queries with regards to the same, please feel free to drop me a message and I'll try my level best to respond to the same. Thank you.